All right. Welcome once again to NJ Bass Academy, Monday Night Live. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. All right. What are we going to do today on Monday Night Live? Well, we're going to try to do the news again, and let's see how that turns out. And we got a lot of cool things going on here at NJ Bass Academy, so stick around for the latest news. I'll be doing a bass performance right after the news, so don't forget to stick around for the bass performance. And at the end of the show, I'll be going into the chat and seeing who's hanging out, and we'll have a little discussion about what's going on, hopefully. Don't forget, if you get value from this video, don't forget to hit the like button. That's the most important thing. Once again, if you're a subscriber, I appreciate you very much, very much. Thank you for tuning in. And we're going to go over here to the news and see what's going on here in the news. So, all right, I'm just going to go over to screen one. And hopefully, well, let's go over to screen two so you can let's see it too. And I'm going to go back here. All right, so what's new in the news? Rolling Stone magazine right here, and I'm not an affiliate for Rolling Stone magazine, at least not yet. So if you won't find a link or anything like that, but I like Rolling Stone, and if you want to subscribe, you can go over there and do so. I use it, so hopefully you'll enjoy it too. All right, so let's get to the news. I thought this was really, 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 really cool. Ringo Starr, Max Weinberg, and Matt Cameron leave massive cover of Come Together to End World Hunger. All right, so a bunch of musicians got together and they did one of Ringo's favorite Beatles songs, Come Together, and they're going to use that, all the proceeds to go to Why Hunger, okay? So they did a rendition of the Beatles classic as part of Why Hunger's new Drum Together campaign. Right, so this is great. Really, really, really unbelievable. It says Why Hunger's Drum Together official video, which I can't play. I can't play the video because I'll get a copyright strike, but I did want to tell you about this. All kinds of famous drummers. I mean, the who's who of musicians. So you got Ringo Starr, you got Max Weinberg, you got Pearl Jam's Matt Cameron, and over 100 other musicians have united for a massive cover of the Beatles' Come Together as part of a new campaign to help end world hunger. The Drum Together clip was organized by Why Hunger, and along with Ringo Starr, Weinberg, and Cameron, it features drummers like, check this out, Jim Keltner, Steve Gadd, Cindy Blackman from Santana, and an 11-year-old prodigy, Nandi Bushell. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. While a massive coalition of percussionists, including an orchestra timpanist, created the bass for this epic rendition of Come Together. The meticulously stitched together performance also features an array of other musicians, from guitarists and pianists to trombonists and trumpeters. Now, I watched this video. It's like a fantastic big band type arrangement in the beginning and the middle and like the end. The body of the song, of course, is Come Together. So it says it's incredibly rewarding to be part of such a unique collaboration for an important cause, Cameron tells Rolling Stone in an email. There's nothing like the power of a good beat, and it's great to see that so many musicians across many genres and backgrounds were able to come together to support Why Hunger's mission. All right, they want to end world hunger. There's so many people on this. Let's see if they get into it. Drum Together was helmed by producer Brian Resnick and drummer, global ambassador Dom Familiaro. I hope I pronounced that right, Dom. Okay, funds raised from the clip will support Why Hunger's effort to end global hunger by funding community-led solutions to the problem. We all can agree that no kid should go hungry and everyone should have access to nutritious foods. Amen. This is a great cause that I've supported in the past and a great track, one of my favorite Beatles songs. So when Jim Keltner asked me to join all these other drummers, I was happy to, Starr said in a statement. Resnick adds, Drum Together was a very ambitious project, but simple in concept, bringing our drumming community together for a common cause and making an impact. The video features the greatest collection of drummers ever to perform on one song and is so inspiring and powerful. I'm really moved by the generosity of all the phenomenal musicians who donated their time and talents, and I hope the project energizes people to get involved and join with Why Hunger in the movement to end world hunger. And that's about all that says about it, okay? But I can tell you for sure that in this video, there are incredible people. Will Lee, there's, I believe this is Bobby Vega, Steve Gadd, Jim Keltner. It's just massive. It's just massive. The bass players include, like I said, Will Lee. I believe I saw. Oh gosh, yeah, Eric Clapton's bass player, which his name escapes me right now, which is really terrible. That I should know that like right off. But anyway, and also Leland Sklar, he's also on here. The Wizard, my man, great. There's so many great. Dave Weckl, I believe, is also in there on the drums. So yeah, so this is something that you should really, really check out. And like I said, it's called Drum Together. One beat, one mission, and hunger. All-star cast. I really, really wish I could play this for you guys because it is super, super fantastic. Okay. So I'm going to get out of the news. That's the news for today. And hopefully I can go over to here without too much going on here. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm still on set up here in my studio. As you can see, I have no keyboards. I don't have really any of my monitoring systems up and working. But I'll tell you what, this right here, this Roland, I keep saying Roland. It's part of Roland, but it's Boss. And it's a Boss RC505 looper. And it's amazing what this thing can do. It's really, really, really amazing. Not only can I do loops, I can play through it. It has input and track effects to record and to It's just fantastic. I have my phone plugged into here, so if you guys want to call in, anybody wants to call in, any of my friends are watching the show, and they'd like to call in and I don't know, maybe discuss the drum thing for World Hunger. Maybe we can get a bunch of bass players to do a song, huh? That would be pretty phenomenal. Raise some money for a good cause. What do you say, guys? My email and all of my social media will be in the description of the video down over here. I believe it is on this side. So if you hit the drop down menu, go to my link tree and email me and let me know. Give me some good ideas. And also you could always email me and let me know what you'd like me to cover on the show. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if I can do this. I have no, like I said, I never have any idea of what I'm doing as far as the loop goes until I get going. So just bear with me. I am going to copy over this track. Now that's a beautiful thing about this. If you have your pedal boards and you have everything set up for your pedal boards and things, all you have to do is copy the track over to another memory space, right? Like I'm copying this from 63 to 64, and then all I do is hit write, and it writes. And it writes all of the pedal settings in. I have a Nectar Pacer pedal board down here, which you can't see. And thank goodness I was able to get that hooked up and it was okay. And it didn't get ruined in the flood. Okay, so now I'm on 64. So all I do is go in here and erase all of these previous tracks. And I just cleared the track, so now I can start over again. I don't have to set up the pedal board again. I don't have to set up the effects again. It's a beautiful thing. All right, so I have my bass. I came up with some ideas of, I don't know, maybe a lesson or maybe a performance. So we'll see how it goes. Don't forget it's a live show. Let me know in the chat. You can let me know that you're here hanging out with me. I'd really appreciate that. You could leave any comments that you'd like to leave. All right, so maybe I'll do a performance lesson. How's that sound? All right. All right, so I was thinking earlier, just before I came on. Okay, let me see what kind of beat I got going on. All right. Okay, that's a simple C chord, right? C triad, C, E, and G. Now, most bass players will, if they're going to be playing a solo or improvising over a C chord, the first thing that comes to mind, because you're a bass player, would most likely be the C major scale, right? So let's do a groove over this. Okay, so that's the first thing. Okay, so maybe you would start playing, let's say, the major pentatonic scale, right? Because you know the major and the minor pentatonic scales. A lot of bass players know those two scales. So okay, but now what if you didn't want to play the C major scale? Would you know what else to play? What if you wanted to play a minor scale or a minor triad against the major scale? Well, let's check out how some of those sound. Okay, so if you know your modes, the sixth mode of C major is an A. So now let's play A Aeolian against C major. Okay, so most of you know your minor pentatonic scale, right? So you could play A minor pentatonic instead of sounding like a bass player and playing over C and sounding plain Jane. Maybe you should play A minor pentatonic. Okay. Well, what other minor scale could you play? Let's stick to the pentatonics instead of the modes. Okay. Well, if you know your chords, you know the second chord in the key of C, D, is a minor, right? So let's see how D minor pentatonic sounds against C. Resolving to the C. Whoops. pretty good. Sounds pretty good. A minor. Like that. D minor. Okay, so what other minor scale can you play? Come on. I'll give you a second to think of it. We did the 6, we did the 2. What else do you think you could play? The 3, right? Okay, so you can also play E minor. Okay, so you could do the 2, 3, or 6 minor. Now, if you use the arpeggios and you mix them with the major pentatonic scale, it sounds like this. Okay, so let's go over that. D minor. A minor. E minor pentatonic. Okay, D, A, E, I'm sorry, that was D. Now E. A little more. I feel like playing a little bit. I hope you don't mind. All right, so you get the idea. Okay, so if you're getting any value out of this video, hit the like button. I hope you enjoyed that little lesson and things like that. So you can experiment with all your minors against the C major scale. And there's a bunch of other ways of coming up with different ideas that maybe you wouldn't think of. So I hope in some way this helps you. If you have no clue, that's okay too. If you're just starting out, This is pretty advanced stuff for improvising. But what I see most beginning and intermediate bass players do is whatever the chord is, they immediately just go for the scale. So if it's a C major chord, they'll go for the C major pentatonic right off the bat when they're soloing, and that's okay. That's fine. It works. It sounds good. But the more advanced players think more about what key they're in, using different triads against different chords, superimposing triads like A minor over the C major. Okay, and stuff like that. So I hope you got value out of this video. If you did, smash the like button, and I'm going to go over and I'm going to check the chat and see what's going on, see who's here, and having fun here with me. All right, Barkley, sounding good. I appreciate the refresher. Chordal thing, yeah. Gotta go next time. Be well, stay safe. All right, Mark. Thanks, man. I appreciate you tuning in. I really do. Okay. So I wanted to jump over in the chat. And since there isn't anybody there yet at this time, this is what? Okay, so we're after a half hour, so I'm going to end this video. So once again, if you're watching this video, to all my subscribers, I really appreciate you. I made it past the 100 mark. Now my next milestone is 500. So if you like this video, please just hit the like button, because that's what helps the most. If you want to help me out. And also, if anybody would like to donate to the show, there's a link to my PayPal. You could donate there. Donations are much appreciated. Once again, peace, love, and music for all. Keep on practicing, bass players, and have fun. Till next time, ciao.